Hi guys, Hail Mary, everybody. It's Michelle Marie Dunny. I'm outside again. Sort of makes sense, right? Let's try to just skim here. See more of me and less of the poll. Well, we had a good morning show. We covered a lot of interesting things about my childhood. And so that was a good thing. We had a good time. This is Diet Cherry Coke fountain drink, so it's more cherry than Diet Coke. It's good though. And I should mix a little bit of regular Diet Coke in there too. Okay, so what do we do? What are we doing tonight? Well, tonight we are playing World of Warcraft and the EU servers. And I know that there are some people who think that's kind of stupid. But you know what? I don't think so. There's reason. Why do people play games? It's a good question. People play games as a chance to relax and not have to deal with everyday things all the time. Occasionally playing a video game does not make you a bad person. And playing games with friends can be actually good. You'll see I'm wearing a black sweater and a black dress. Because before we left this morning, Lummy said to me, she said, you know, I realize it's only going to be high 19 degrees, right? I said, yeah. Oh, is it going to be windy? I don't know. Last time you didn't go out with enough, you were complaining because you didn't have a sweater. So I have a sweater. I'll just put it on. And if it gets too warm, I'll just take it off. So, some people love when I play with Lemmy and Carmen. Now, Carmen doesn't come by much. She does come by very rarely. I mean, except for we kind of got her into the game. Because she wants to get me to begin the process of de-stressing and having a little more fun so I don't burn myself out too. I may not be the best World of Warcraft player in the world. The reason we play the way we do is not because we're trying to win or level up the game. We play as we do because of the ambiance. That's why we play what we do. Because it's a way to unwind and have a good time. And that's a wonderful thing for me. Is getting out there and doing fun things. So your ears getting stuffed up again? Yeah, I think they are. Well, like I said, gameplay is important. Recreation is important. Letting go is important. You can't be serious every day. People that do not recreate at all are more than likely to be the ones that end up in the box at an earlier age. So gaming is one tool to help you be better player. So keep that in mind. There's nothing wrong with gameplay. It's healthy for you to have a little bit of fun. And I just want to say thank you to Gitchy for the $20. No, I didn't use it yet. It's still in the Cash App. I haven't figured out when I'm going to do it yet. I paid with just coins. I had some coins left, so I bought the soda on quarters, some nickels and dimes. It was $1.81. This used to be 99 cents. Then Krista said went up to $1.35. And now it's up to $1.81. That tells you what I said about costs. They're scary. Things are getting more and more expensive. Even buying a fountain soda that used to cost 99 cents and went $1.05 with tax is now costing $1.81. Well, that's something to think about. It is scary. Now, I didn't call Catholic Charities yet. Let me explain one thing. Catholic Charities doesn't do therapy in a church. Well, that'd be interesting. There is a couple old parishes in Torrington that are kind of pretty much closed. Even though they're part of the Archdiocese of Hartford, they're pretty much closed. Like St. Mary's on Pulaski Street in Torrington. It's pretty much closed. And they don't really use it anymore. Instead, they send everybody to St. Francis. And sometimes it's funny because it's like my brain keeps mixing up the towns of Willimantic and Torrington and created this composite town that doesn't even exist. So I will try my best to not mix up the actual churches that are actually in Torrington. There's St. Peter's and the Rectory of St. Peter's. They're all local diocesan priests are located in Torrington. St. Peter's Church runs a St. Francis in Torrington and St. Mary's in Torrington. St. Mary's Parish is pretty much has been abandoned by the diocese because they don't really need it. In Willimantic, there is also a St. Francis. It is also on a major intersection. And it looks very similar to the St. Francis in Torrington. The churches are not exactly spitting images of each other, but they're pretty darn close. In Willimantic, there was a St. Joseph's on Jackson Street. It's really, and it's actually at the corner of Valley and Jackson. That church is similar in some ways to, well, like many diocesan parishes. It's got its own rectory. It's got its own priests. Diocesan, but I believe they're diocesan priests. I don't think they're Jesuits. I think they're diocesan priests. and they are part of the Diocese of Norwich. And it's funny because it's almost the same layout in the way with St. Peter's. The only difference is they also had a convent, which became the women's battered shelter that was run originally by the nuns that was across the church from St. Joseph's in Willimantic. And one of the sisters' names was Sister Peter. Peter, Peter. St. Peter. That's what she named her name is taking holy orders as a priestess or as a nun. St. Peter, Sister Peter. And so her convent in relationship is located in Willimantic, where St. Peter's Church and St. Peter's Church Rectory are in Torrington. So you see, I get the two tones so mixed up because they're so similar in so many ways. Especially with the diocesan parishes. I can't believe it. Sometimes I have to really kind of pull back just to make sure I'm giving directions to the right places and the right towns. Oh boy, that's so weird. Well, Winston doesn't line up in that way with Willimantic. Willimantic is more like Torrington than Winston is. That's just weird, though. I never thought about it. So, but it's still nice weather out here right now, and that's my man. Now, since I still got some of the Anthem money left, Anthem paid the entire home phone bill of $74 in full. So I don't know anything this month for home phone that's paid for. Alright, how much is the dreaded cell phone bill this month? $22 for cell phone. $22. Venti Due. 22. So that's kind of cool. That means I have money now. I have a net profit of $388 right now for June. So what I'm going to do with that $388? I don't know yet. Maybe put 100 on Ally, or maybe 200 on Ally. 100 now and 100 next, and when I get paid on the 22nd. So that's an idea. I kind of like this. I kind of like the way this is lit. This is kind of cool. Simulated, embossed plastic. It's supposed to be frost. It's supposed to be ice. Simulated ice on this. Kind of neat. So, yeah. So I mean, I got that taken care of. I put the shelf in my walker today because I'm gonna, after I drink my soda and end the show here, video here, you see my shelf there in my walker, is I'm gonna go ahead and get a gallon of milk, bring it home. But Lemmy said to me, she said, do you need really bring a whole gallon of milk? Because you get your food stamps on Saturday, and you kind of got enough right now until Saturday. So, do you really need a gallon of milk? I said, no, not really. So why buy milk? If you really don't quite need it yet, you get paid on Saturday. That's in 2 days. Today's Thursday. She said to me, it makes no sense to necessarily rush out and buy a gallon of milk. I said, well, I could always get a pizza. She said, why do you need a pizza? I thought we're not going to eat any more kind of junk food. You're thinking of pizza. Why? Why buy pizza? You don't need pizza. You don't need it. You can skip it. And I said to myself, as I was about to walk down the stairs with the shelf on it, I said, why did I bring the shelf? I kind of don't need anything that bad. And I don't, so I was like, I'm kind of wasting my time looking at the shelf down the stairs. I don't need the shelf. If I'm not going to buy anything that's really heavy, the soda doesn't take a lot of weight. I mean, I don't necessarily carry the soda home. So why did I bring the damn shelf in the first place? You know what? I have no idea. I don't really know. But, Diet Cherry Coke is very good. I'm not sure exactly how this type of soda fountain works. It's a different style soda fountain than the one at Wendy's, but it's kind of similar. In other words, you got your base drinks, and then you have your flavorings. But how are they dispensed? For example, let's say you want to get water. Why not? Let's just an example. Let's say you want to get water. Does that mean, but the way this thing makes it, you could actually get cherry flavored water? Or lime flavored water? That's an interesting thought. Would somebody really want lime flavored water? I don't know. I thought about making homemade Sprite. Right? You use a little bit of lemon, you use a little bit of lime, you use a little bit of seltzer water, right? You mix it with some saccharin, and you can make your own version of Sprite. I think that'd be a great idea. Well, as I said, I don't know why I brought the shelf. Because first of all, I don't need to eat a pizza. I do not need to eat a pizza. I don't get my food stamps until Saturday. So why should I be blowing a lot of money right now when... Because Lily's right, and so is Carmen. Because Carmen didn't say anything like that. I can sense Carmen's approval on this. Why buy a frozen pizza and pay inflated prices when I can get the same pizza at Aldi's? I mean, the Walmart pizza sucked. I don't care who made it. It was awful. Okay? The Mama Cosie's, however, is delicious. Okay? It's at Aldi's. I'm going to definitely buy more. I'm going to order a lot of food from Aldi's this week. I never, through Instacart, I never understood that about the frozen pizza industry. Why does pre-processed, pre-made pizzas, for the most cases, suck? You would think, for the price that they charge you for a frozen pizza in a store, that they would want their pizzas to be appealing, appetizing, flavorful. Instead, the pizzas, the Walmart pizza stuffed crust was like eating pablum. I never had a pizza that boring in my life, especially with 3 meat with stuffed crust. Come on. Give me some flavor. Give me some taste. I'm not asking for a lot. I want a pizza with a little bit of, I don't know what you call it there. What's that fancy word? Hearty? No. Savory. I want a pizza that's savory. I want a pizza that has flavor. I want a pizza. It doesn't. I know it's pre-made in a factory and made by large industrial processes. I get that. But you can certainly make something that has flavor, that has taste. It doesn't look like something that came out of a health food store, like Tofu Crunch or something. Come on. Give me some flavor, okay? I know it's just sinfully delicious, and I know I love frozen pizza, so bite me. But the truth of the matter is, I don't like when it comes to frozen pizza. I am a frozen pizza connoisseur. I am picky. I like my pizzas to have flavor. I like my pizzas to come out, to stand out from the rest. I want pizzas to be tasty. I know it's hard for sometimes in production, but it can be done. There's no reason why you cannot have a good frozen pizza. It's just up to you. It's just up to you, the pizza manufacturing company, to do this. You can do this. You can make an awesome pizza. It doesn't cost that much. Let's be honest. How much does it really cost you? Oh, let's see. Well, I need some more spices. I need a little more seasoning. How much is a little bit extra, like garlic or basil or oregano flakes, gonna cost you? Or parsley or whatever. Give the pizza some taste. Stand up and deliver. I'm not asking for a lot. So what are we gonna have tonight? Well, I got frozen, they're frozen now, but they were fresh when I bought them. I have sweet Italian sausage. I'm going to cook those up today. And I'm going to cook those in the toaster oven to brown them nice and thusly, not too hard. Just brown them in the toaster oven on the pan. And then at 350 degrees for about, like 30 minutes. And because remember, they're kind of already cooked when they made them in the factory. So you don't really have to go crazy and cook them forever. But you want to give them a nice brown look, because you put them in raw and they're frozen anyway. It's going to look kind of sucky. But then, do I have any spaghetti sauce left? I think I do. But you know what? Even if I do, I think I have one more jar left. I'm going to cook something tonight, just because I got to use those frozen sausages. I bought them and I never used them. So, that's what I'm going to do. And then tonight is going to be, like I said, EU gameplay with Lumi and Carmen. And while Red may hate Carmen, I'm going to tell you something. Carmen never did anything to Red. She was a very much an active performer. Died in August of 1955. She didn't do anything wrong to anybody. In fact, if anything, she was a trailblazer in her own way. there is something I have tried to find out with very little information. How did Carmen get involved with the LGBTQ community? She wasn't gay. At least not from what I heard. But from reading one person writing about her, she had friends in the gay community. So, does that make any sense? But then I talked to Carmen herself. She said, Michelle, she said, I had friends in the gay community. And she said, that's true. She said, I've also had fun in the sheets with both men and women. I said, which did you like more? She said, well, I kind of like both, but the problem is that I wanted to have a child because I was getting up in airs, and that's why I married this guy that became my husband. But unfortunately, because I miscarried, we tried again, and it didn't work out. That was the second time that was my demise because of the complications of my pregnancy. So, second pregnancy, after I had the first miscarriage. So, the thing is, there's a lot about the celebrities we don't know. There's a lot about me you don't know. I know, and that's one of the things that sometimes the celebrities want to keep it that way. Because they don't want everybody to know everything about their lives. Some of us, however, say, well, you know what? If you really want to sit there and watch all of my videos, all of my content, then fantastic. We have just hit 4,000 plus videos, by the way. I don't know if you knew that. I just got a little note. That said, congratulations, Michelle. You have just hit 4,000 videos and live streams. That's a pretty big accomplishment. You know, to hit 1,000 videos, 4,000 videos in 10 years. Remember, that's more than a video a day. Think about it that way. That's more than a video a day. And some days that's actually true. Sometimes I would do 2, 3, or 4 videos in a day. Other days I just do 1. So, there's a lot about me we don't know or we haven't discussed. And I'd like to cover those things, the better parts of my life, the one part of my life that no one talks about. There's so much about me you don't know. There's so many things about me that if you got to know, it would probably surprise you. First thing is, I am extremely, I like this like signs all bent up. I wonder who bent this up. Somebody obviously made a mockery of this table. Anyway, but so there's a lot about me you don't know. And there's things you could learn a lot from me. First of all, I am multiply handicapped, and yet, for the most part, I'm still plugging. I'm still pushing. I'm still doing. I'm still showing my skill and my abilities to overcome handicaps. That says something. And it's something that anybody, if you're handicapped, and you don't think you can overcome your disability, I don't know what your disability is. So I can't tell you, but you can or cannot. But if you, with the right resources to you, can overcome your disability, and you take the challenge and say, I want to do more than just be in a wheelchair. I want to do more than be stuck in this bed. I want to do more than, just sitting in the house. Get out there. Do what you have to do. Talk to your medical team. Do something with your life. You don't have to feel like a prisoner in your own home. Okay, that's something that you really need to do. You gotta change your views mindset a little bit. It's for the better. Get out there, do something. If it's one step at a time, go downtown to Cumberland Farms or 7-Eleven or Store 24, Extra Mart, DV Mart, whatever. Get out there, do something. It'll make you feel better. That's why I'm here. That's why I've been going out here. Not just to get the soda. The soda is kind of the reason to get it, because I don't have soda at home. But it's also the reason to say, you know what? I'm going to go out and I'm going to have a good time. Yes, we are. We are. And we will just tell you this. It's okay if you have to make decisions that says, okay, well, I'm gonna need some assistance. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Go out there and do things. You can do things. Don't sit around the house all day. It's you can't. It's depressing. Get out there and get some melanin on your skin. Go out there and get some vitamin D3. And even if you don't do much else, just get out there and look around you at the greenery. See the greenery. You can see the trees, you can hear the birds. That's what you need to do. It's small things like that make it easier for you to do it. You don't have to sit in the house. You don't have to do all that. Don't be stuck in the house. Okay? Just go out there and do the best you can. And if someone ever tells you that you're not doing enough, you can quietly, with firmness, and say to them, so-and-so, for right now, I'm doing the best I can do. If you don't think I'm doing enough, why don't you try it? Now, whatever your handicap is, and say, for example, for example, my case, I have a bum knee, I have a broken kneecap on my left knee, I have problems with my hips, I have problems with my back, I have problems with my eyes, my hearing is lousy, I have autistic spectrum disorder, aka Asperger's, and yet I'm here talking to you through the medium of social media. And I'm telling you, from one person to another, it don't matter what other people think if you're getting out enough. It's what you think. If you feel you need to get out more, then do that. Get out more. If you feel, for you right now, just getting out the door and going down 15, 20 minutes away on Cumberland Farms on foot is good enough. That's fine. It's you. It's your decision. I want to see me, and I am starting to see me, and Lumi are starting to see that we're starting to lose a little bit of weight. We're starting to make positive inroads. That's the whole objective, not to come up here and scarf down a whole gallon of ice cream. No, I'm not saying we don't, but we do once in a while. But the thing is to get out and have a good time and be part of something wonderful. That's something to be proud of. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for now, I'm just saying, stay out of trouble. Don't do anything stupid. And I'll see you all later tonight. Okay, around 7 or 8 o'clock. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye, guys.